people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the first episode of my new playthrough, Ace Attorney Investigations Miles Edgeworth, or Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations. I've never really been sure about just really the order of the names. It's always just slipped my mind because I always refer to this game as just Ace Attorney Investigations. Anyways, as you can guess, this game stars Edgeworth, and as such, it is actually very much different from the other games in the series. So let's get started. Turnabout Visitor. March 14th, 1:16 a.m. Unknown location. That's how you know things are serious.
To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job of a prosecutor, after all.
That may be true, but why? Why go this far?
Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough, but a guilty verdict is all that matters to me. No matter what the cost.
Yes, in front of the Edgeworth suit. You have to appease it. Anyways, me our first murderer in this game, Jock Sportsman.
I'm a prodigy among prosecutors. Always have been, always will be. You know I'm serious because I wear pink. I'm like Miles Edgeworth.
I don't know why, but I just always pictured Portsman having like a Michael Jackson voice. I don't know why, but actually no, I know why, and it has to do with some of his sprites, which we'll be seeing. Anyways, March 14th, 2:05 a.m. Prosecutor's Building, 12th floor hallway. Yes, Edgeworth does not sleep. Edgeworth is up all night. He's like Batman. Like I said, and I commonly believe, Edgeworth, he could very well be the Ace Attorney version of Batman. I mean, he was orphaned, he's got daddy issues, he's wealthy, he's a stoic ladies man who depends entirely on logic. All that's heck, Edgeworth even has a butler in the form of Gumshoe. All that's missing is just Edgeworth's car having a bunch of grappling hooks and the like. It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. Oh, what am I kidding? I'm probably going to open up that office door and there's going to be like a mound of dust on my desk. My desk is going to be consumed by dust. My office will have cobwebs, and there will be at least 3 giant spiders in the corner, like quarter-sized spiders. And they just walk. The door's unlocked. Detective Gumshoe? Are you raiding my mini-fridge, Gumshoe? What's this smell? It's very familiar. Blood? Edgeworth, that's probably the result. That's probably remnants of when you hit Gumshoe in your office in the first game. That's why you clean that stuff up. Really, take it from me. I got blood in my carpet once after having a nosebleed. The smell would not come out for like a good 3 months. Literally, I made sure to get it cleaned out, but that blood, it would just not leave. And the worst thing is that room, it was in my bedroom. So basically, and my bedroom has a thing where basically just the sun, it comes in and it really heats up the place. So then you get this hot, bloody smell. It's, ugh. What the? Damn it, Gumshoe! What's the meaning of this, Gumshoe? I leave you alone in my office for a month and this is what happens? You're shaking people off for food? What the heck, Gumshoe? Did you kill that guy to eat him? Freeze. Just a warning, you will be getting spoiled with voices. Identify yourself. Shut up. You've got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Yes, Edgeworth's trial and tribulation. Is that a threat? That is a threat against me! Against my shirt! And then just... Yes. Actually, no, I just hated your suit. It was ugly and pink. Let me make one thing very clear! What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office! No one! I will find you and I will unleash all of my powers to cut your pay! I don't care what you do! I will cut your pay to bare minimum levels! No one will stop me! Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. My name is Miles Edgeworth. And of course you should know that because my face is on the cover of the game. And I work as a prosecutor in my local district. Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, even though Edgeworth did work overseas, even though it is confirmed that Edgeworth has worked overseas, I mean, he was going around, he basically did say that he prosecuted all over the world, so I guess the world is his district. Yeah, what am I saying? The world is Edgeworth's district. Edgeworth is a god in the Ace Attorney world. The world is his district. The universe is his district. I would be thrust into a multitude of cases on some very frantic and busy days. Considering the timeline of the game, that's an understatement. March 14th, 2:56 a.m. High Prosecutor's Offices, room 1202 or 1202. Anyways, in regards to the timeline of this game, it's not clear, but it's not explicitly stated, but this game takes place roughly a month after the events of Bridge to the Turnabout and Trials and Tribulations. So essentially, this game picks up right where Trials and Tribulations left off. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir. Very well. Please continue your investigation. Yes, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Are you okay? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard there was a murder taking place in the office, I ran up here straight away. I wasn't gonna let him take you, sorry. I wasn't gonna let you die. The world without you will lose all meaning, Mr. Edgeworth. Darkness would reign supreme. It would be an endless night. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct. I'm the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. And a guy whose pay I have cut 1,000 times fold. You look a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? Am I going to have to give you my blood? I'm sure you don't need to give me your blood. Nonsense, Miss Edgeworth. I have a bag of my blood right here in case of an emergency. Take it. Gumshoe then pulls out a bag of his blood from his trench coat pocket and throws it at Edgeworth, and it just slides down his face. I can just imagine that happening. I'm just really excited because I actually like the investigation series more than the main series. I know that's kind of strange, but partially because I like Edgeworth more than Phoenix. Yes, I like Edgeworth as a character more than Phoenix. Just because Edgeworth has a lot more to play off of, in my personal opinion. Plus, I don't have Maya voice. I know I like doing my Maya voice, but the Maya voice was murder on me. No, I'm perfectly fine, however. Look what they did to your office! It's totally trashed! And after I cleaned it, sorry! Damn it, a week of cleaning down the drain! I'll say the culprit sullied my floor with dirt rather well. Actually, Mr. Edgeworth, that dirt was there since yesterday. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office! Whoa, sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. Someone ignited my office, Gumshoe! And for all we know, the murderer sat on my couch, sat in my chair, rubbed their ass on my desk. I don't know what they're doing. This crime was committed in my office, so it is my responsibility to resolve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads. We must not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth. So I'll keep any leads or information we find etched in the forefront of my mind. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, why of all places did the murder occur in my office? Anyways, this actually introduces a key concept that really differentiates Edgeworth from Phoenix. Unlike Phoenix, who basically collects evidence and really doesn't piece anything together until the last minute, Edgeworth actually will utilize a concept known as logic, in which he'll take 2 points, such as this one and another one which we'll get soon, and basically forms ideas. Logic, that's Edgeworth's superpower. I get the nagging feeling that this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, Zoe. I mean, you can't really say it's just coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this... sorry if my voices are off. I'm still in Guacamole autopilot in a sense. The key to your office? What do you mean, Zoe? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you. Logic? Yes, Gumshoe doesn't know what logic is. This is the sadness. This is the low that Gumshoe stooped. This is what happens when you deprive Gumshoe of food. He starts losing his mind, and which results in more pay cuts. It's literally a downward spiral. By finding the two connections between... damn it, CzarThwomp, what do I look like, Samugi to you? By finding the connections between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So how do you use it? Gumshoe, you make me sad. Every day with you is a new realm of sadness. First, I record information through the logic button, then connect them together. On CzarThwomp's case, it's the L button. Now detach the logic button and record the facts. Basically, select two ideas, and then connect thoughts. Basically, if you connect two wrong thoughts, you will lose credibility, and will be on your way to losing the case. Thankfully, this game is actually pretty merciful. The investigation games are pretty merciful when it comes to their cases, because it's pretty straightforward actually with just their testimonies. It's not like back and forth, or backtracking, or that damn snowmobile, ugh. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks, which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of the crime as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sorry! You don't think, Gumshoe, that is the first objection that I have. There must have been a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? You're really on the ball there, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, soy! You don't even know what logic is, Gumshoe. Don't try to flatter me. Don't flatter me with your lies, detective. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray far from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow. Well, let's get on with our investigation, shall we? And CzarThwomp has to cough. Okay, I'm good. Yes, sorry! Hi, prosecutor's office. This is room 1202. The base of any good investigation is to examine everything, soy. I know that. And when I want to examine something, I simply touch the examine button. Oh, you have the laws of our talk, just touch the partner button, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigating, sir. An ace investigating, yes, Gumshoe, you are amazing. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose. Anyways, let's just do some standard investigating. Edgeworth, as you can see, Edgeworth can walk. Unlike Phoenix, Edgeworth can walk. The missing link between Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. Yes, Edgeworth can run with the B button. No, this is Edgeworth, so you gotta walk. He's classy like that. Oh, David knocked over your chest set! Your fancy chest set that's worth more times what I'm worth! I had it all there to pray for when you got back! I figured we could play a few games! A few 5-second games? I had no idea you were interested in chess. I'm actually very good at checker, so I thought I'd give chess a try. In that case, I suppose I could set some time aside after we solve this case. I could use a good laugh, Gumshoe. Though I don't expect the game to tax my mental acuity much. Exactly. Now, we gotta investigate everything. For one thing, we gotta investigate Edgeworth's King of Prosecutors trophy, which he is now keeping out, even though he hated the thing. Oh, it's your trophy, the, Knight of Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors, and it's our trophy, it's a shield. They only send this to the wing prosecutor, right? No, Gumshoe, they send it to the worst prosecutor. They send it to Winston Payne every year and then rip it away from him. Yes, but I have no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that is something only I can determine for myself. That's so slick, son! I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. You have no worth, Gumshoe. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me. See, Edgeworth is plotting Gumshoe's Pay's demise every second. Now, let's see the Wendy Oldbag Steel Samurai. Well, it's a good thing my Steel Samurai doll was spared any harm. You'd think Edgeworth would call it an action figure, though. And that Gumshoe would call it a doll, much to his chagrin. Speaking of which, I still haven't actually sat down and watched any of that show. Gumshoe, your pay is cut! You are fired! Get out, Gumshoe! Well, Mr. Edgeworth! Out, Gumshoe! Out of my office! Who else hasn't watched the show? And then, like, all the forensics officers nervously raised that. All of you, out of this holy sanctuary of the Steel Samurai! Out! What's up, Megan? Well, I don't know much about myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to defeat the evil magistrate. It's a show geared towards kids. However, it's high production value and riveting plot doors and a number of adults as well. Spin-offs like Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Tokyo, and the Nickel Samurai, all inferior knockoffs, along with the illusion merchandise, and even a new stage show gives it presents. You sure know a lot! Are you sure you're not some sort of private fanboy? Of course not! Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much! Don't worry, Edgeworth. Everyone's got their guilty show pleasures. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation. Okay, let's just search around. Edgeworth's cravat vase. Is this yet another batch of fresh flowers? The ones that come with a card attached every month like clockwork for you, yup! Didn't know Old Bag was that regimented. Thinking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, Zoe! All will be resolved, Wendy. Oh, Miss Irony, how painful are thy thorns? Wendy, isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that stalked? That's enough, detective! You need not run me any further! Oh. Yes, Edgeworth, yes, and yet Edgeworth keeps the flowers Old Bag sends him, as well as the Steel Samurai figurine. That's true dedication. When you keep to that shows that you're really a fan of something. When you keep merchandise of it that your stalker gives you, your geriatric stalker. It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, how I've missed you. You're once more than Gumshoe. It's so tight that it looks newer than when I first bought it. Oh yeah, that thing's so polished that makes me as jealous. Don't tell me you had no other work this entire time I was away, detective. Oh, it wasn't work, Mr. Edgeworth. It was my pleasure. It was my life. It was my life's work, Mr. Edgeworth. I would do anything for you. I would kill for you, Mr. Edgeworth. I would take the entire courthouse hostage for you, Mr. Edgeworth. My job is to protect your office, Zoe, and strike down the non-believers who dare to think that anyone's better than you. And you did such a good job sorry. What was wrong with me? I was on a gum swab, and you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, Zoe. I have to admit the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. I'll just keep it at a standard low. It'll all even out. The couch. We have to examine the couch. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. Gumshoe owns a mattress? I always figured that Gumshoe slept on some old newspaper, on a ruined piece of cardboard, like this broken, wet piece of cardboard that he's had for 5 years that's lined with old newspapers. Can I sit on it too? Just for a little while, sorry. Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Damn, Edgeworth, you're cold. Literally just Edgeworth. Like, look what you've done to this man. You've practically made him live this destitute existence. No food, no heat, no electricity. You can't even let him sit on your couch. What the heck, Edgeworth? This guy pretty much worships you, cleans your office for free, and yet you don't even let him sit on the couch. Gumshoe, you'll dirty my couch. You'll leave a giant stain. Well, joke's on you, Mr. Edgeworth. I sat on it all the time when you were gone. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, son. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think he can afford to take any time off. Yes, not even 2 seconds to sit on your all-holy couch, Edgeworth. How's it coming along? Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art. All you have to do is just touch the touchscreen a bunch of times and then just press the start button. Well, I never! Yes, how dare you? I'm trying to talk to Gumshoe. Let's talk to Gumshoe. You called, Zoe? Now, we can actually present evidence. Though, granted, presenting evidence is really nothing in this series. Funny enough, you really don't do it a lot. Darn it! I'm gonna have to get used to my controls again. Edgeworth Prosecutor's Badge. Prove my profession. However, I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Oh, that bit right there about Edgeworth keeping his Prosecutor's Badge in his pocket. We'll be getting to that. And the reason for that is actually funnier than you think. Your Prosecutor's Badge is really tiny compared to my police badge. Oh, but it's really cool, sorry. Much, much cooler than my badge could ever be. There's no need to suck up to be, Detective. Is there anything you noticed that you'd like to share, Detective Gumshoe? Just I rushed over here as soon as I heard there was a murder in your office, sorry. The investigation just got started, so I figured that there's not much else to say. So, where were you? Were you the one who found the body, Mr. Edgeworth? Unfortunately, upon my return, I found my office door to be unlocked. Darn it, CzarThwomp. Oh my, I'm tasting my lunch. Ugh. And what awaited me inside was this whole messy affair. Ouch, that's rough! Even though I left the security of this room to a certain detective whose pay I shall be cutting very harshly in the next 5 minutes. Sorry, I failed you, Miss Edgeworth! Please let me avenge my honor! And then basically Gumshoe, he just jumps out the window. Darn it, Gumshoe, now I'm gonna have to get a new window! I assume you understand how to conduct investigations, Detective Gumshoe. Of course I! Examine things by tapping them or touching them with the exam button. By clicking various things, checking various things out, we gather evidence and information. You can see the evidence we go by touching the organizer button. Oh, my throat's really starting to tickle. For information, iron deficiency. Better than the Maya voice. For information leads, it's the logic button. That's it! Great job, Zoe! Deductive reasonable is the way to go! It's called deductive reasoning, Detective. Clearly something you lack. Ew. Gun! I want to check the gun. What do we have here? Could this possibly be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. Yes, while they were holding their gun, they had 2 guns. They were like Drake of the 99 Dragons. Though, you know, I'm thinking about it, I may do a blind playthrough of that game. I've heard it's pretty bad. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? I saw it in a movie. It's called A Gun, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I know. I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective, I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. Yet, here Gumshoe is going around trying to show Pearl genuine pistols. But now that I think about it, you don't see this all around the precinct a lot, Zoe. I don't use mine much except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. Gumshoe has never used his gun, even in an emergency. So it's the same type of revolver as that one used by this precinct's detectives. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I rode rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. What do we have here? It was like some Edgeworth Gumshoe voice fusion right there, ugh. Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, it's a police badge, Detective. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinky-dink. Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Except he made 10 times your worth. I think I gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Now to call me, use some logic to figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Let's see here. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sorry. In other words, he was shot. Yup, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Crime scene notes jotted down. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sorry? Of course. I am like a human computer, Gumshoe. I know all and I see all. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to touch the organizer button. But the organizer is the only evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Oh, anyways, in terms of profiles, fun fact. If you ever wonder what a character that's exclusive to the investigation series would look like in a standard Ace Attorney setting, you know, the kind of like front-facing forward sort of thing, just look at their profile. Buddy Faith, age 29. Yes, detective in the precinct. Okay, let's just go. We'll basically talk. We'll basically present Buddy to Gumshoe, as well as the notes, and we'll basically then end the episode off. Come on, I want to present to you, Gumshoe. No, I want to present. I'm just a lowly detective. I am not even worthy of even looking at your eyes, Miss Edgeworth. I'm not even worthy of licking the ground you walk on. I'm not sure what I should do with that other than to arrest it. Is that the only time you have? Or wait. Oh, okay. Oh, darn it. Present. Alright, we can't present people. Like I said, the investigation series does have its differences. Anyways, let's basically do this. Victim was a detective, and we have the revolver. Boom! Logic bomb. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir! On it now! Excuse me, Val, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Wallet, Mentos. Ooh, 50 cents! Mine! Mr. Edgeworth, sorry, this guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun away from him. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. Ugh. As I always say, you've got to look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheels to rotate the object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Gumshoe, have you forgotten Rise from the Ashes? There was a portrait of the child where everything was consisting on the angles. Use the slide bar on the X and Y to zoom in and out and get a nitty gritty. Okay. To think this is so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger. You know, I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at the track and field meets to start races. If you take off before I'm fired, everyone always ends up following your lead. To chase you down for a full start, detective. Now that you mention, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. It looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him. The Vic? Really, Gumshoe? You're just going with these abbreviations all of a sudden. Just Vic. I've never heard anyone say Vic as victim. You can't use that extra syllable, Gumshoe. Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but that is a distinct possibility. Okay, anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. What is wrong with me? I'm trying things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back with the next one, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do everything you want. With that, I'll see you later. Bye.